Alright. I have some idea of how to do this, so let's see how we do. What? Oh my gosh! This is an RPG. Oh great. Okay, so according to this, you don't have to defeat the cultists. You just have to stay alive through several rounds. And the fight will end automatically. Okay, so we just have to survive. Let's have Darlene here. Okay, so I think I had Bert in the right spot. Eric goes behind him. Randy goes back here. Where does Tim go? Oh, I had Bert and Tim in the right spots, according to this helpful thing. Let's battle. Let's see, let's attack B. Attack B. Assist Darlene. Attack B. Attack A. Let's try attacking C. No, not that too much. Attack B. Assist Darlene. Attack A. Let's attack C. Attack A. Oh, missed. Darn. Attack B. Attack B. Oh no, I should have had him attack C. Darn it. Assist Darlene. Attack A. Attack C. Attack B. Attack B. Oh, missed. Attack B. Assist Darlene. Attack B. Missed. Attack A. Miss. Recover. Attack B. Missed. Attack B. Sure. Darlene's out again. Assist Darlene. Miss. Attack B again. Attack B. Tim, no! Recover. Yes! We survived! We're also caught up in the fight that I almost don't notice. Fire! The building's on fire! Did you notice that the fire thing in the back behind all the people was kind of spreading to the other side of the building? The flames that the cultists had set for their ritual are now spreading out of control. It's too late to put it out. All we can do is try to get out of here before the building comes down around us. A hand grabs mine and we're running through the smoke. And then there are stars. Everybody okay? Everyone reports that they're fine, but we lost the cultists in the smoke. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do tonight. We'll meet tomorrow and make a new plan. Get some sleep. But what about Lucy? What about her? Her parents. We have to help her. If we go straight to her house, we can beat the car back. We can get her out of there. 9. It is the middle of the night, and you could not explain the story to her quickly. There would be trouble. And we do not know what she needs. And we do not know that she needs saving. Look, if we all barge over there and make a scene, the neighbors will see, and her parents might come home. They might even have traps set. We don't know. If they haven't hurt her so far, then they probably aren't going to. You don't know that! We'll talk about it tomorrow. Marta and Elizabeth and I returned to her house for the night. I lie awake in an oversized bed and listen to my heart pounding. It's a common sound today. I don't know how I feel. Were those really Lucy's parents? What were they doing up there? Elizabeth and I stayed out of the way. I don't think they saw us, but what if they did? What if... And somewhere in the middle of my worries, I fall away into dreams. My heart is pounding, my breaths come hard. I am climbing a mountain in the night, following the sounds of battle. I should be home and safe, but I have to know. Sebastian. All the questions he would not answer, all the silent stares, I have to know. And at last I overlook the valley. Sebastian? I can't believe... My ears are ringing, my thoughts a tangle of chaos. I can't tell up from down, and I am running. To him? Away from him? Everything's spinning. And then it ends. And I lie dead in the arms of my beloved, with my blood upon his hands. Chapter 4. The next morning, we get together in the park again. I tell the others about my dream, the romance gone wrong, the shocking discovery, and the tragic conclusion. And I think I've dreamed about them before. I just couldn't remember until now. True dreams, that's the site. So the Sebastian in my dreams is your vampire? This is most likely. The stories tell that the vampire is seeking his bride. Whenever he rises from his sleep, he claims a young woman for himself. He drains her blood, then goes mad with rage and power. The last time was during the War of the Third Reich. A whole town was slaughtered. The military thought it must have been a secret weapon. After the monster's rage had passed, he slept again. We asked every girl we could find to our party to keep them away from the vampire, but it wasn't enough. Those girls that died was one of them. Those girls that died, was one of them the vampire's bride? I told you, his last madness destroyed a whole town. If he had found his sacrifice, we would know. We don't know what he wants in a girl. It could be anyone. Maybe he only needs a virgin, and they haven't found one yet. Elizabeth does her best to turn Elizabeth does her best to turn flamingo pink. Does her best? Does that mean she's not? Ooh, Elizabeth! Or maybe she's so embarrassed that she's turning darker than flamingo pink? I don't know. One that didn't get away. Are they coming back for me? Are they going to come back for me? If they were, they should have gone to your house last night. Is that why Marta stayed over? How nice of him to warn us. What about Lucy? She could be in danger. If it was her they wanted, they'd already have her. I wonder if that means she's not a... No, I shouldn't think that. We don't even know if that's what the vampire's looking for. Tim stands up and begins pacing around the field. Whatever they want, they still haven't found it. But we don't know what it is, so we can't protect it. Well, isn't... Oh, right. They're looking... They know he's looking for a bride, but they don't know what he considers his bride. We need to go after them directly to get the vampire before they can find him a bride. We have to find where they're hiding. He holds up one of the little silver cell phones. I've asked some people I know to try and find out more about these, but it's not going very well. It's a weird signal thing. It's all technical stuff. So maybe we'll get some clues that way, but the most important tools we have are our eyes and our ears. We watch the cult all the time. If they go anywhere, we follow. And you, I startle. Your friend Lucy may have information if you can get it out of her without tipping them off. I should go home. I could call her, have her come over. We could talk. Whatever you do, don't go to her house. And you shouldn't be alone. I can't have you guys over. My mom doesn't know you. I guess Elizabeth could come. Me? Okay. Alright, be careful. Tell her what you have to, but keep our secrets. He presses a wolf belt into Elizabeth's hands. Call us if you need us. Don't I get one? Sorry, we only have one spare. Elizabeth and I head for my house, while the rest of the gang makes plans to watch and follow the cultists around, hoping they'll lead them to their lair. Inside, she sits at the table while I pour us both lemonade. It looks just the same. My house? You were expecting it to change? Well, you did. You spend all your time at the mall, not the library. You worry about looking pretty for the boys. And you look at me like the popular girls do. Like I'm someone you don't want to be seen with. You and Lucy. Lucy's not exactly the most popular girl in our class. But she's not an underdeveloped freak like me, right? You are not a freak. We've just joined a gang of werewolves. That is much more freaky than you being short. Yeah? So you don't think it's weird that I'm really not interested in boys and I think makeup looks tacky and I don't ever want to wear high heels and pantyhose? I've probably said this before, but I think makeup is a waste of time. But that's just me. Anyway. Okay. This matters. Telling her this choice matters. I just can't remember what to tell her. Okay. Tell her she'll get over it. Alrighty. I think you'll get over it. We're only 15. So what if you're not into boys yet? It'll happen eventually. People grow up at different times. Remember that one girl in 8th grade who kept trying to flirt with the teacher? So do you think I'm being a baby? That's not what I said. But it's what you meant. Elizabeth heads off to find a book to read. Remembering the other day with Tim, I take a moment to run around the house and make sure the windows are properly closed and locked. Outside, I see dark clouds on the horizon growing closer. I take a deep breath and let it out uselessly. I have to call Lucy, but now that I can finally talk to her, I'm not sure what to say. The last time I called, she hung up on me. But I have to try. I dial her number, holding my breath. Hello? Lucy? It's Christina. Who? What do you mean, who? Christina, Robin... 10 minutes. I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number. And she hangs up on me. Again! Why does she keep doing that? What did she mean, 10 minutes? Well, I guess I wait. Sorry, that was kind of Lucy's voice. Well, I guess I wait. Well, I guess I wait. After about 10 minutes, the phone rings. Hello? Are you alone? Can you talk? Yes. Sorry about before. I didn't want them to know you called. I'm in trouble. Really big trouble, and I can't talk about it here because... I know. Can you come over? No, you don't know. I have to get out of here. Somewhere they can't find me. I can't stay at your house. They'd look there. You can come with me if you want. Whether you come or not, I have to leave. I need money, cash. I need somewhere to go. Do you have any cousins who would hide us? Don't answer. They might be tapping the phones. Lucy, calm down and listen for a second. Obviously, she knows her parents are up to no good, so at least I don't have to try to convince her. I can't go to her house, and she's afraid to come here, but I need to talk to her in person. Lucy, go to the mall. It's a public place. You'll be safe. I'll meet you at the food court, okay? Okay, but you have to come quickly. If you're not there, I don't know what I'll do. She really is scared. After finishing with Lucy, I call my mother and let her know that Elizabeth and I are back from her house and we're going to the mall. She's happy to hear that we're getting along and insists that Elizabeth should stay for dinner. I promise her that we'll be back in time to eat. So, did you get any information from Lucy? She definitely knows something about her parents. She's scared. She says she wants to run away, and she's terrified they'll find her, but she agreed to meet me at the mall. Oh, that's a good idea. We can buy all the supplies there for her trip. You really think she should run away? Well, there's going to be fighting here, right? If she's gone, you'll know she's not in danger. And you'll know she's not part of the cult. Of course she's not part of it. But were you really sure before now? Because we weren't. You and Tim and Marta and everyone, you all thought Lucy was one of them? No, but we thought she might be. So we had to be prepared just in case. So we couldn't let you meet her alone, because it might be a trap. But everything's fine now, right? Except that they didn't tell me. Tim said it was important for us to trust each other, but he keeps doing things behind my back. There's nothing I can do about it now. I guess we should go. The sky is heavy and gray, and the wind is cold. There's a storm coming. It doesn't take us long to reach the mall. It's really crowded inside. I guess the weather's not right for sunbathing, so everyone went shopping instead. We're picking our way towards the food court when... Elizabeth? Christina? What are you doing here? Meeting Lucy. What are you doing here? Following Jeremy. He works at the computer store here. Oh no. Lucy's already terrified. If she sees Jeremy... Terrified? She's going to tell us all their secrets and then run away so we can't catch her. Or so they can't catch her. So we have to help her disappear. Elizabeth certainly is excited about getting rid of Lucy.